All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are here with a new beta. Yeah, it's Mini Warriors. Warriors that are mini. Yep, that is it. All right, well, we have to check and make sure that the stream is looking up, as they say, before we continue. Make sure that everything is working correctly. So this game is actually one of those games that, funny enough, I wanted to try and play a while ago, and apparently they stopped playing it. It stopped working. And also, on the other hand, it was a side scroll, like it would work on your phone, like the vertical way. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of a snob when it comes to like how my screen looks, and I freaking hate phone games unless I'm playing it on my actual phone. Funny enough, I also hate when they're horizontal on the phone too. It's a little weird for me, but that's just me. That's a personal preference. It's not something that you need to worry about. But basically, if you've never played Mini Warriors, basically it's exactly what it sounds like. You get a bunch of mini warriors. Say, this is your map. These are your little heroes. All right. And they're all tiny. They're all very tiny. And they kind of look like, there was a game a while back that was called Metal Heroes. And it was a game where you kind of just like found heroes and stuff. And the heroes in this game almost feel like it was designed by the same designer. And honestly, I don't know if that's true, but there's heroes in here that definitely are like from that game. So I don't know how I feel about it. I love that game. It was a lot of dumb fun, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be the same company, because even these heroes look basically the same. These are all the heroes that I've gotten personally. We've gotten some pretty good ones. We've got a lot of legendaries here so far. Just from summoning, you get one every 30 summons, which is pretty reasonable, actually. And then we have a bunch of random heroes. See, like a lot of like trash heroes that are like blues and stuff. As you can see, they don't really have a lot of power. You can build up your team pretty quickly in this game. It doesn't seem to be a game that takes very long to get your heroes. There's two types of leveling in this game. So there's your level, like your actual level right there. And then there is a command level. Now, the level here just kind of gives you stats and things like that. And there's also a star level. So you have to find pieces from summoning, and that'll give you a star ascension, which basically gives you new skills. Command, however, increases the amount of soldiers you can command, so how many squads you have. So as you can see, this character, who's level 90 and is a level 83 command at this point, has a 6 squad count. So that means they can bring in 6 of these Pegasus Knights, which is kind of cool. There will be equipment that unlocks at level 37. Yeah, the unlocks in this game are quite slow. It is a very, very slow like build into kind of, I guess, getting everything done and finding everything unlocked. Now we're in the second area of the game. Let me see if I can make this. Yep, I can. There we go. That makes life easier. So basically, this is the first area of the game. And what ends up happening is you basically just fight through your battles, all right, in order. And then eventually you come to a boss fight, which is this. And then you can actually fight these bosses one time, the first time, and you'll get 5 soul pieces of that enemy that's in that area. And then you can go back again for a regrettably very low chance of getting an actual summon stone. So you can actually farm some of these heroes out as you unlock them on the map. I'm assuming all of them will be there, because so far we've already, there's like, what, one is like at least like 10 of them here now, I think. Just on this map alone, there's like, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's at least 10. There's probably like 12 to 15 on each map. So there's actually a lot of places to farm these guys. The second time you fight them, which you're about to see me get my ass kicked, is incredibly difficult comparative to the first fight. All right, so the first fight might be like 300k power. The second might be between 400 and 600. So it's a lot. There's also these things, these little cathedrals things that open up, which you can actually expand. And this is the idle aspect of the game. So basically, as you expand this, you get more and more EXP and gold per like for logging out and coming back for a time, which you're about to see as well, because I haven't collected it yet. But basically, you unlock those, and then you can go into here into the wonders, and every certain amount of time, look at that, 580,000. That's a lot, and 1 million gold. Oh! So I unlocked a lot. So we're going to collect that, because that'll help us level up some heroes. And you can also do extra productions for gold and all that stuff. That's fine. But basically, that's the main part of the game as far as just storyline. And the story, honestly, is ridiculously good. Merlin is somehow like trying to stop this weird invasion of like some kind of a demon force. It's like, and you're basically, every time you fight a boss here, like this guy, you're essentially releasing him from the darkness. So like the first part of this game, you actually have to fight Merlin, I think, on like a cutscene, and he's actually whatever you want to call it, possessed, I guess you could say. So yeah, it is pretty cool. So let me actually just level up a couple heroes real quick, just so that we might actually win this fight, because I do want to win one. We can't break through, so there's medals as well for each thing, for command and for level. So you do need breakthrough materials in order to get through certain levels, like every 10. Command's a little different. It's like every 20 or 30 that you have to do it. So like this one will promote. Hopefully it works a little bit easier. It's still beta. Remember, this game's beta. It's kind of, a little clunky as far as the promotions. I'm assuming when it gets to be full version, you'll actually have the ability to maybe like do 10 levels at a time, say, and then we need these to upgrade. So now we're going to try and level up a couple of heroes to 80, just because I want to try and get a little bit more power squeezed out of these guys, because we keep losing. I also have to check my formation when we fight this battle, because it is a little bit, I do have a lot of cavalry. And it's just like a regular game where, cavalry beats this, beats that. It's very, rock, paper, scissors in that sense. He's 80. We've got Mr. Baldwin. These guys are awesome. The freaking cavalry guys, they rock, dude. There's my main hero, Kong Zwan, whatever the hell her name is, rocks. Like literally flies to the back of the battle and just wrecks them. Look how fast we go through that gold. That was like, oh, that's right. This is the experience. 500,000. We should be able to get, I think, everybody to 80 at this point. I only had a few left that weren't 80, so we're going to just get them to 80. We're not going to try and boost anyone past 80 yet, because I do want to get them all to 80 at this point. And then we also have Pandora, who's kind of cool too. She's pretty badass. So let's see if we can beat this. If not, we're just going to go through the regular story, because that's not as bad. Oop, there you go. And that's all my heroes to 80, except for my Rangers, which, to be honest, I probably should level, even though they're purple, because sometimes that little bit extra helps. Yeah, this one, we can get them to 60. I don't think I'm going to limit break them, but we're definitely going to get them to 60. All right, so 60. And I also have a healer that's still blue. We haven't gotten a legendary healer yet, and that's kind of annoying. I wish we did, because we might have a better time with this. We might actually just get her to 62. Let me see. How many things does it take? 550? Sure, let's just break through. There you go. Break through. Boom. And now we have more power and hopefully a little bit more healing, because we don't have a lot of healing on this team right now. I literally have her, and that's it. So let's get out of here and go fight this boss and see if we can actually beat him this time. All right. William Wallace. What a jerk. So basically you have a formation. All right. So essentially this is your formation for the game. You can set up your heroes however you want. More than likely, whichever hero is in front of that hero is going to fight. Now, tanks, I believe, if I remember correctly, spears kill tank. Cavalry kills pretty much anything range. So mage, heals, like they wreck them. So that's fine. And then it looks like the horses will kill all of my guys back here. So that sucks. So what I'm thinking is we need more spear heroes to take these guys down. The spear guys, I think, die from range. So maybe if we switch these guys and bring my horses up around, that might work a little bit better, because that way the horses will take out the back row a little bit quicker, because that's why we're dying. So maybe we'll bring these guys in like this, and hopefully that might be enough. I've got tanks in the front, so let's try it. We are stronger than the fight, which is the crazy part, but we're still getting our ass beat. So basically, I don't know if you've ever played this game before, but the original version, it fights just like a, I don't know if I have 2 times speed. There we go, 2 times speed. I just downloaded the game, so it's going to be a little bit weird. But there you go. So they run around. This as an interactive map. You can kind of wander around the battlefield and see who's fighting what and who's getting their ass beat. As you can see, we're already getting killed. So it means we need more spear heroes rather than the cavalry. We are winning, but it's very close, and I think there might be... I mean, we might have a chance of winning this one. Who knows? We'll see. Like I said, this fight kicked my ass the first time, and we're like way stronger right now. All right, so we are winning, so that's good. This guy is the jerk. Whoever this guy is, he's really killing me. Can we zoom in here? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Oh, we got him. Forget it. All right, so see, we get 5 pieces of William Wallace, And now we can basically, oh no, never mind. We don't want to rate that. And now we can sweep this if we want. And usually you can just sweep the highest level for EXP and things like that. There's also a couple of little things going on here. There's a battle pass. I'll show you guys this stuff. You get some points here for completing things, for logging in, and then that gives you points from here. I don't have anything. The points are pretty high, so it takes a while. You have a daily login, which is basically summons. So every day you get 10 summons. Weirdly enough, and this looks like I logged in for 19 days. I don't know what the hell's going on with the beta, but I think this is just the amount of days that the beta has been active, because I logged in. I've only been playing the game for 2 or 3 days. So I was able to buy all of these extra summons that are here with the gems that they give you. It's like 20 gems per 10 summons. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to spend 20 gems for 10 summons. So we did that. Got all the summons, and I think if you log in too, you can do the same thing, and that'll give you some more summons. There's also a spin machine here where you get spins every day for more summons, so there's definitely chances to get summons every day. And then the recruits here, so down here you can see there's 30 left. That means 30 summons in order to get your legendary hero. This, I haven't found any of these yet. I don't know how you get those. And then I think one of these might be a 10. No, we're not. All right, either way. So they have new gachas that are available. I think we'll try this one because we need some healers. So we're going to recruit this. More than likely, we won't get a legendary, but you know what? It's worth the shot, right? We got Leroy. All right, Leroy. Welcome to the team there. All right, get out of here. Let's go fight this. So now, basically, you have a... Oh, that's right. Let's look at all the other stuff. So there is a backpack, which has items. There's a tavern, which every day you get refreshes. Those 10 refreshes. And then there's these ultra refreshes, which basically gives you a chance. Look, there you go. We got a new hero. Spear hero, too. Funny enough, exactly what I needed. Recruit him. Hell yeah. And recruit him. So these give you a high-end chance of getting a hero. So that's awesome. That's the first time we've gotten a legendary from that. Normal refresh. And normal refreshes can give you nothing, because if you already own the heroes and those are all up there, you can't get them. So that kind of sucks, right? But this is basically a good way to get, something out of the deal. Maybe you'll get like a hero that you're missing. So yeah, great. You could buy stuff, but more than likely you're going to end up just using the cups, and the refreshes aren't going to do anything. So just know that this is a little bit of a weird mechanic that you just can't get heroes from the tavern anymore after a while. Kind of strange. I guess they'll fix that eventually. And then there's chests, which I haven't gotten any yet. There's Merlin. All right. You can find chests that you can open. And basically, yeah, you just kind of find your little boxes and open them, and maybe you get some rewards. So you got to see Merlin. So let's check out that guy. I want to add him to the team, because we are going to need some spear heroes. They are very important to the team. Let's get in there. Where is my boy? Here he is. Ignatius. I don't even know what he does, but I like him. We're just going to blow through as much as we can to level him up, and then we'll just kind of... I wish you could just hold it down, but unfortunately you can't. You have to actually sit here and click this every single time. We're going to be making a regular video on this game. I do think it's going to be fun. It sucks that it's in beta. I wish it wasn't in beta, because then more people will be playing it, but we're going to get him leveled up as much as we can right now, and then bring him on the team, because we're going to need a 50... I think we're about to get our 15th person, so we'll probably get that from doing the fights. There we go. He's upgrading pretty quickly. All right, that's all the things we have, right? Now, it goes... This is what I'm saying. The beta, they'll probably add... I'm going to assume they're going to add like a plus 10, because there's no like hold down and kind of... You know what I mean? You can't just... You have to do this, and it's kind of annoying in that sense. But I have a feeling that'll change in the when the beta's over. So don't think you're going to be doing this, what I'm doing right here, every time you try to level a hero. You will if you play now, but when it comes out full force, yeah, maybe not. I think we're going to just get him to 20 and call it a day for a second. Let's get out of here. I just want to add him to the team once we hit 15. All right, so let's go in here. So now this is the main story. Basically, you're just going to go in and fight and set up your team. Oh, we have to battle. There we go. So far, it's been pretty reasonable. I mean, the power struggle is a little bit real. Even the 500,000 sometimes will be stronger. So it does happen from time to time. But so far, I haven't lost a campaign battle. I've only lost the extra battles so far. And you can do a cinematic camera, which I don't know if it's better or worse. But it basically moves around the fight and shows you kind of who's, kicking whose ass right now. So if you want to see it more like an actual battle, you can set it like this. If the screen moving around pisses you off and you just want to watch the full fight, then just sit there. You can't see the whole fight all at once, though, unfortunately. just because the map is kind of big, the battle. The first fight you do in the game is actually I guess you could say a tutorial battle, and it's epic. There's like 35 heroes on both sides, and you're just kind of fighting everyone. And it looks like it turns off. We're going to leave it on cinematic for a sec, just so you can kind of see the fights up close, what's going on. You can actually see there's things happening. From far away, it just looks like ants fighting each other. They're just kicking each other's butt. And it's actually kind of cool. There's a lot of differences between a lot of the heroes in this game. It looks like they have very diverse skills. There's definitely the class system where each class will fight, be stronger against other ones. The only downside to that is it means you're going to have to probably level multiple heroes, as with most games. You're going to have to level multiple heroes from each class in order to win certain fights towards later game. Because there's going to be fights where you're probably going to be fighting an entire army of, like, archers. So you're going to have to bring a ton of heroes that can defend against archers in order to beat those fights. So that is going to be something that comes up later on down the road. I believe there were, like, insanely high-level heroes. Ooh, there you go, prestige. So this is your basic leveling, and this is Merlin. So when you level, usually something happens, and he tells you something. Say, he gives you a little story about Joan of Arc. We must be careful. It means we're going to be fighting Joan of Arc now. So there you go. Fight Joan of Arc. That's Joan? She looks weird. I'm so used to Joan being like a regular hero with a sword, so that's why it's like strange for me. So these fights usually are a little bit more difficult, but they usually still don't kick your butt. But as you saw, the power of this fight versus Joan of Arc was 500,000 power. All right, we're just shy of 800,000 right now. The problem is, as soon as we go in to fight her the second time, you're going to see a difference. Now, if this fight's wow, she flies. Look at her. She's going crazy. Where is Juan? We're going to have to take it off cinematic because I want to see if we can find I'll show it on the next fight. I want you to see how awesome that hero is because he literally just scoots around the stage and wrecks people. All right, there you go. Faith. And King Arthur is basically your main hero. And everybody will get Cleopatra at the end of the week. She is a healer. But yeah, the story is actually not bad. Like, this is actually more story than I'm used to seeing them. She's like to join us. They don't actually join you. They just give you the option to farm their pieces. So don't think that's actually going to happen. Let's see how strong she is in the new version. So now they're level 63, the enemies. That's crazy, right? So let's go in here and see how strong these bastards are. All right, we still have 14 heroes. I honestly don't know what changes this, except basically advancing the story. So by advancing the story, it just starts adding the amount of heroes that you can fight with. So that's all I've seen. They don't like show anything that says, hey, by the way, you got another space. It's like, it doesn't say that so far. It just happens. I don't know if it's a prestige thing or just beating levels. I think it's just completing areas. So now if we go over here, here we go, my little flying guy. Is he over here? These are the cavalry guys. Where is my duder? Where's my main dude? He's like running around somewhere. I can't find him. Maybe he's in this mess. But we're actually winning this one, surprisingly enough. It's very, very, very tight, though. We could still lose it. I think because he's dead. That's why we don't see him. This is a tougher fight. We'll do it on the normal fight so you can see him. We'll actually follow him in the fight. Wow, this guy's really taking this to town. Look at that. See, he still won. So who was that? That was Joan, right? Yeah, defeat. You bastard. See what I mean? The power struggle is a little bit different in this. So let's try this. Let's fight one more time. But let's take in our new spear guy. Let me see what the actual team looks like. All right, so we have a horseman, we have a warlord, we have a spear guy. So we have 2 spear guys and a ton of these guys in the back. So what I'm thinking is maybe we just overpower this side because these healers suck, but whatever. Well, let's overpower them with cavalry. Let's do that. We'll bring these guys all up here. We'll take him out down here to fight these guys. I think the spear guys, we need tanks. So we'll leave the tanks here. And then the spear guy will switch here. So he'll take out this cavalry. And then I think we have one. We only have the one spear guy and then the new one. We're going to take this guy out and bring in our new friend, the spearman here. All right, so that's fine. We'll bring him down here. And we'll keep our archers kind of like right behind these guys right there. Let's see if that works. So now, wow, he's flying. So now all of my cavalry are flanking their magicians right now. See how fast they're killing them? That's crazy, dude. They're just wrecking them. This little flying dude right here, sick. They're just wrecking everyone back there. So now all my cavalry are going to come to this fight, and we've got the Rangers attacking now. Is there any more of his people left? I don't think so. But we're getting our ass beat by this. Look at this. We're at 200,000 HP. She's at 62. So it looks like Joan's pretty goddamn strong. Holy crap, dude. See? But sometimes just changing that little thing can get you a victory in a fight, which is also going to give us a ton of EXP, which is nice. All right, so now the wonder is... We don't have to worry about that. So now, did we unlock a new wonder? No, we did not. And then there are some things like this right here, where you need certain heroes in order to fight them. So I guess these are going to be like challenge modes. We don't have those heroes, unfortunately, so we can't fight those. But they are pretty cool. I like that there's extra stuff. There's also alliances. So far, it looks like there's not much going on in the alliance. It's just a bunch of people like this. You can't even push your hero. Like, you can't even, like, click a button and, like, make your hero move over there. Oh, that guy's got a panda. Look at this dude. He's got a little panda guy. This person has someone cool, too. I have... my little guy, my little flying guy that I like a lot. There are alliance quests that you can do. It looks like most of these are exchange an item once in alliance shop. We haven't really done that yet, so we'll get out of here. But that's your alliance so far. There's really just little quests so far. There's not much else. As far as adventure goes, there's a Merlin's Tower, and this is required to complete the... We're going to just battle while I say this. There we go. Battle. This is required in order to progress the story. So unless you beat these things, you can't continue in the story. Like, it'll actually say must complete Merlin's Tower 50 whatever to progress in the story. So you will have to come in here, and it's not a bad thing that you come in here because you get basically hammers for upgrading your idol stuff, and you also get gems. So most people are going to want to do this anyway. The idol function on this seems to be a little clunky right now. There's times that I'll put it on auto and it'll run through 20 fights. And then there's times where I'll put it on idle and it won't even finish the first fight. So I say, like, I'll do idle. Let's see if it just goes. We'll see if it continues. We'll keep it on cinematic to make it fun. I think... There you go. Okay, so it's working. Now, these fights aren't going to be as hard because I haven't progressed this as much because I was supposed to... like I said, I was going to leave it on auto and just let it go until I died, but it just kept stopping every, like, 10 levels, so I just didn't do it. We'll see if it works this time. But right now, it looks like they can kind of hold their own in here. The fights aren't too hard yet. We're supposed to be at level 70. We're on 76 right now. So we had to complete level 70 in order to continue the fight. All right, so now it is working right now, but we're also on PC. So it could be something different with the PC versus my tablet. I also was on crappy internet in the middle of my job. Yeah, I had it running at my job. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that plays video games at work. So yeah. Well, I don't really play video games. I just let them run while I'm at work. There's a couple heroes that I really want, and I can't even say his name right. It's like Chuchulin, whatever his name is. He was in Metal Heroes also, and he was one of my favorite looking heroes. The higher level you make him, he starts getting like a spear, and he has a dog, I think, or a wolf with him, I believe. I didn't think he was a good hero. He kind of sucked, actually, like to use, but in that game, he looked badass, and that's all that mattered. I want to see that guy. See, there goes my... These guys fly across the freaking... Look at that. They fly across, these guys. The cavalry. They're just... You can't even keep up with them. That's how fast they are. So, I have a feeling that being a mage in this game, or a range hero only... Let's just go to 80. Right? This is 80? Oh, this is floor 79. So, being a mage in this game, I think, is a death wish. I don't think there's any situation in this game where having all mages, at least yet so far, where having all mages or range could benefit you in any way. Whereas in some games, having a whole bunch of range heroes could be like, would annihilate someone. If someone even has like 2 or 3 cavalry, they can wipe out your entire mage team in like seconds. So there is a bit of strategy involved in this. You can't just be like, oh, I'll be this one thing, because you'll get wrecked, as you just saw with my other fights. All right, we're going to turn off the auto after this. It's just so funny that I actually was like thinking about playing this game again, and I was mad that I couldn't, because the second one is like hard to find, or just doesn't exist anymore. But then all of a sudden I saw this in the games, and I'm like, wait a minute, Mini Heroes Reborn. Stop. There we go. All right, so we're on floor 80 now. All right, there's also Arena, which is weird. So we don't have any more refreshes. No, we don't want to buy anymore. Basically, you just fight heroes. Most of them seem to be pretty strong. The rankings are pretty high right now. So here's your top heroes. Like this guy's got a flaming, whatever that guy is. Here we go. Doesn't even show you. Okay, so Legion Power Battle. Wow, look at that. That's a lot. That's like 17 million power. Jesus, dude. That guy's got some crazy stuff going on. Welcome to the beta, baby. Number 2 has 1.2, sorry, 12 million. And then this, sorry, 3 has 12 million. So it looks like 12 million, 12 million. The top player is 17 million power. So that's crazy. Yeah, either way. And there's a couple different ones that will appear after a while. There's also this Training Grounds doesn't open until 48. There's a lot of stuff here that we haven't unlocked yet. So there's definitely going to be some new fun stuff. World Boss. It's going to be whatever this is. Evil Heroes from Beyond. There's the Orc Invasion. There's Energy Realm. The Continent Tower. The Dungeons. Like, it seems like there's going to be a lot of fun crap in this game once it fully comes out. Or once you actually get to the point. Because the map's really big. And then there's mini auto chests, which is weird. It's like a thing where you select heroes. And you have to fight these battles. I think here we go. You have to select heroes that they're not your heroes. You just pick hero, like this little pig guy, Zubaji. That's so funny. How many can we pick? Can we pick as many as we want? No, 5 heroes. Sure. We're just going to confirm because I got my ass kicked anyway. And then you go into stage 3 and you got to fight with the heroes that you currently own. You can't use any of your heroes. Like, you don't get, there's none of like your specific heroes from your team. I don't know if we can just add these guys. We can. Looks like we can. There we go. They're all in battle. And every fight you get new heroes. The problem is that these guys kick your ass. I didn't do any strategy here. We just kind of said screw it and let's run in. But yes, as you can see, they're much stronger than us. So we are about to get our butt handed to us. My little pig is probably going to die. I like the graphical updates they did with this. Like, it's so subtle, but I'm a big fan of like that cell shading kind of look. I actually like this type of game. Wow, we got our ass handed to us. The good news is by losing in here, you still get these little coins, these chest coins. So you still get a reward for losing. So even if you go in here, like, as you can see, I've lost every fight so far. This is what happens when I don't have my heroes. I'm not allowed to do it. So that is something that's also going on in there. So let's go back into this. Let's try to get my spear guy leveled up a bit more before we go back in, because we are going to need him. And he is weak at this moment. We're gonna have to power through. I should have actually put it into my main hero. Having one hero strong, you would think is like a good idea, but to be honest, it's not the perfect idea, because if you go up against a team that is completely based on that, like the opposite faction that can kill you, well, guess what? You're gonna basically get killed. You're going to get murderized. Because they say like, oh, this is okay. We're on the right one. If you're if you're a cavalry, and then all of a sudden they're like have a giant back row of archers and mages, well, then guess what? Your team is going to get murdered in 3 seconds if that's the only thing that's keeping you alive is that one really strong hero. I basically keep it to about 10 or 20 more for the one hero. See what I mean? We just crossed to level 40. We're going to 41. There's no promotion there, just so you know. But yeah, I keep it like the one heroes that I like, especially my cavalry, because it takes out the mages quickly. I have that one hero basically about 10 to 20 levels higher than the normal team's level. I can't believe we have 1 million gold. That is crazy, just from sitting there and waiting. Let's see if we have enough to actually promote him to 60. There's 59, 60. See what I mean? Oh yeah, okay, 70. I forgot it was 70. I think everyone here is at 70 now. And as you can see also, the button is not as responsive as you would think it would be. So yeah, the beta's got some little bugs. Nothing like, it's not gonna piss you off, let's put it that way. It might piss you off now watching it because it's annoying, but like, it's really not that big of a thing right now. I just feel like they will fix that. It's really dumb. So they have to catch that, right? Who said that they have to catch it? All right, so now we're at 846,000 power. We also have a couple blues and purples, which we've been able to star up a few heroes so far, and you only need 600 gems to summon 10 times, which is not bad. Like, as far as numbers go, it seems like you get a reasonable amount of gems in this game. Oh, I like the cinematic mode. I want to see what's happening. There you go. It's funny, I wasn't all about the cinematic mode when I was playing by myself, but now that I'm like doing this as a video, I feel like the cinematic view is a little bit more fun. And you will have to level up often. I want to see if we can get to a story point, because that's going to be fun. The story so far it seems to be cool. There's this one hero that was one of the storylines that I kind of liked a little bit more than normal. This I forgot Vivian. Yeah, it was like a healer or a mage, and she basically summons like Arthur into like this dream realm, and she said she wants to, like she was possessed, and she's like, "Oh, welcome, Arthur." He was like trying to save her. He's like, "Oh, I've been looking for you," and she's like, "Well, I've been looking for you," and she's like, "And I can keep you safe forever in the dream world." And I'm like, "Oh, that's dark. That's some Scarlet Witch shit right there. Get in there." Boop. She's gonna break your face or in your mouth, and then kill Mr. Elastic. I call him Mr. Elastic. I know he's Mr. Fantastic, guys. Don't think I don't know this. It's funny because I was actually going to be playing a different game today, and I was like, you know what? I really want to showcase this game a little bit. We're probably going to do a regular video on it once I get a little into more of the upper echelons of things, because I'd like to get at least to some of the newer parts, but it takes a lot. Like, you need a lot of leveling to do that. I think we have to get to like a 48 or something like that in order to unlock most of that stuff over there. I think 57 was one of the things I saw. So there is going to be a leveling situation that we have to come up with, but I would like to get a little more experience under the belt before we actually do a full game review, because I want to see what all the actual modes are. Arena, the login rewards seem to be a little weird. Like, they seem to click in at weird times. Oh, nice. We got to level 30. So we will see Charles Martel, the former king. I like that this is all like the mythical heroes and like heroes of actual history, not just like, I mean, obviously Merlin's not a real person, but I mean, he could be. Who the frick knows nowadays, right? Oh, nice. There we go. It just showed it. We got to 15 heroes. So now we can add a hero. This is Legion. You can go in here and actually just set up your team before you go into a fight. So you don't have to be in a fight if you don't want to. But we're going to add back William Tell just for funsies. We'll put him right here. And we've got our spear guy. We're going to put... I think we're going to leave him where he is. We'll put him down there. You know what? It's been working for us. Let's leave it. So there we go. Get out of here. And now we go back in. So now we're fighting Charles. Look at him. That's a little cute guy. Oh, man. I really like this kind of art style. And it's one of the few things that's making me love this game. Like, I played it when I downloaded it at night. And I actually couldn't stop playing until like 2 in the morning. Just because it's that stupid and fun. It's a silly, fun game is what it is. And it's exciting when you get heroes. It's cool when you get new legendaries. Just like I said, it's just know that you're going to be taking a while to get to all the modes. So you may be a little bit frustrated with the beginning of the game, but push through it. It does get better, and you will start to have a lot more fun. They can't fit it in. What did he just say? What are these guys saying? I don't know if I was the only one that saw him say that. He's like, I can't fit it in. Can you people really break the chains of all this? Charlie Matt. I like that he's given him a short name. Come from darkness, but from your heart. You have fought for the people, and your honor is not completely gone. The darkness controls you, but your true will. It's not your true will. Sorry. You have a choice to fight for what you believe instead of being a tool of others. Wow, Merlin's coming out with some serious knowledge here. He used to really trust Saladin. Yeah, okay, I remember him. So he's coming into the game too then. Looks like there's a bunch. We got to look at the... is there a book? I think there's a book. Let me see. Do they have the book? I don't even remember. First recharge, rank, mail. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in Heroes. Let's go in here real quick. Is there a... Here it is. Hero Codex. That was in that list. I saw that. I should have clicked that. So this is kind of cool. I don't know if we get... Do we get a reward for this? No, we don't. So this is all like the kind of heroes you're going to see. These are all the legendary ones, it looks like. So you've got... So let's just look at the main ones. So we've got what? Yeah, here we go. Chuchulin. That's the guy. Su Chuchulin, this guy. I love this dude. He was definitely in that game. He's pretty cool. We got Merlin. He's pretty badass. He throws lightning attacks everywhere across the field. We've got Carter, Urza, Sarah. These are all like whatever heroes. Lancelot is going to be in here. I don't think we got him yet. I saw him before. We've got Robin Hood. If you're looking for, some forest love. We've got King Arthur. Obviously, pretty cool. He's got a defense shield. Kay, Vivian. This is the girl we saved. So now we can actually farm her. She's got a lake mirror. We got Morgan Le Fay. We've got Fiona. Fiona! This reminds me of that stupid movie. We've got Percival. Bedivere, Hector. Yeah, these are all people from history. Wayne. We've got some other ones. We've got Marco Polo, King Richard, Hannibal Barca, Dracula's in here, Caesar. Like I said, there's going to be a good mix of historical versus your regular heroes. We've got Lucifer in here, which is pretty badass. We got Michael, Cleopatra. From Valhalla, we've got, who do we got here? We've got Heimdall, Aurora. Looks like they got everybody in here. We got Eric the Red. We've got Harold, fair hair. We've got Beowulf is in here. Sigurd, Brynhild. We've got Dahlia. Who else is in here? Ignatius. This is the guy we just got. Cannon, who looks kind of badass. I like heroes that hang out on horses. We've got this guy who's hanging out on a bird. Who is this? Uria. We've got Belthor. There's always going to be a bunch of old mages. Helmdar. Wow, there's a lot of pretty cool heroes. What is this? Nikolai. I like that. Olympia. So yeah, there you go. Now we're going into crazy stuff. So we've got Manto, Achilles. We've got probably Thor in here. Is he in here? Paris. You go through all ages of like mythology and Greek mythology and all kinds of different stuff in here. Hercules, Theseus, Oedipus. You got all of it in here. Look at this. We got Atalanta. Is it Atlanta or is it supposed to be Atalanta? I'm not sure. Odysseus, Hermes. And then we got what, Hongmeng. So now this is where we're probably going to see more of like the, like Guan Yu and all that stuff probably. Who's this dude? Hao Yu. This guy looks badass. I like him. All right. What's this? Zelenora. All right. So these are like heroes of the dead, I guess. This guy looks kind of badass. He's got he's a demon with shades. You can't go wrong with that. I don't know exactly. I think these are just demons. Old Chen. That's the panda guy that guy was using. Urza, Eagle Eye. Who else we got here? I don't know. If you guys know, man, leave them in the comments if you know who these guys are. The Thunderclap. That guy claps cheeks. This guy is Valentine. This guy looks cool. Who's this? Light of Redemption. Oh, he's a healer. We don't have any goddamn healers, man. We are missing healers. This guy's pretty badass. And then Jane. I like that. We just got Simple Jane. And then this looks like the final spot. So this is the character that I have. The Kong Zhuang. Okay, so this is going to be the Three Kingdoms, I think. Yin Jiao. Yep. Yeah, these are all the ones that I know. Lu Yu, Wenzong. That guy looks like he is awesome. He's probably a bad... Yeah, his description is this long. This guy's going to have an insanely good attack. All right, so yeah, this is my favorite. I like this group of heroes. So yeah, there you go. That's just a quick overview of that. Let's go back into the fights. We got to gain some levels so that we can, possibly beat the crap out of someone at a higher level. I also want to go into dungeons. Like, I'm really curious to see what dungeons are about. I think they're going to be really fun if it's like something where it'd be cool if it was something where you actually like bring your troops around the map. Like, I think if they start doing something where you actually pull your troops through a map area and maybe you have to like hide behind things, almost like the war games where you go in and you have to actually like, they have like I guess you could say the storyline where you bring your troops in and they fight. Those are the kind of fights that I liked. I like those kinds of things. I think, was it Rise? Is it not Rise of Kingdoms? I think it's Rise of Kingdoms. Those games did it really well. Like those fights, I liked it a lot. There's two of them that remind me of the same. I don't remember what the second one was called, but they were basically the same game. So if you know Rock, then you pretty much know it. But yeah, those adventure areas were the best part of the game. It was so much fun because you get to like kind of wander through like little dungeon areas and try not to disturb like 20 armies at once. You want to try and like take down one army. Like if there's like an archer team, you want to like go around the outside, kill the archer team, and then come in and kill the tanks, stuff like that. But I don't know if they did that in this game. I don't honestly remember Mini Warriors, the originals, so I don't really know what modes they had. I hope they had something like that because I think it'll really make the game a lot more fun. We're getting down to the next area where we can upgrade our... Actually, we did some tower stuff. We can probably upgrade one of our towers. I'm hoping we can. I actually have my tea. I just realized that. Tea for me. I want it to stay on cinematic mode. There's also magic in this game, which we haven't unlocked yet. See? Down here in the bottom right corner. You can click to go to magic, which we don't have any yet. Why are we not following this guy? I was like, why is it not following? I thought I left it on cinematic. Close that. I got to read what they're saying. I want to see what these little guys are saying here. And it looks like the energy is not terrible. It looks like you can buy with gems more energy. And the starting of the game, like the login, it looks like it gives you 3 potions, which give you 60 energy each. And if you didn't notice, most of the fights so far have only taken 6 energy. So that means you get 10 fights for one of those potions, which is nice. And then you get, I don't know if I think it's a full refill or 60 energy for buying it. I think it's just 60 energy. So you can get like 30, 40, 50 fights in a day of just, and that's not including time where you're not playing and you're, energy regens. Salden. Oh, now we're coming to Salden. Now we got to fight him. He is, what is he? He's like is he Egyptian king? I don't know. I don't remember what king he was. What is he from? I got it. You know what's funny? I failed history. So here we go. See, now we're actually, there is story itself, not just them talking. So like they have like little cutscenes like this. I'm going to show this one, even though it's, it might ruin the story for you. I'm sorry, but it's the second area, all right? It's a beta. All right, so finally, I knew you'd come sooner or later. But you see what I mean? They're basically covered in darkness, and they are sad, and he wants you to fight them. And they're always like, oh, but we love you, and we want you to be... Here, see, he's going to talk to him like, he's like, oh, here's I love your wisdom. You were supposed to be the king of the desert. There you go. King of the desert. I knew he was a desert something. Power of darkness. I've never been stronger. It's cool that they made him really like, it's kind of like a dark game. The music gets really sad because people are like, oh, I don't want you to be a possessed monster. I want to love you. We love you guys. You're the best. I'm never going to talk like that again. That's not true. That's a lie. The guy's brain has long since been dried out by the hot desert winds. Don't expect him to figure out what the hell he's doing. I like when games do that. That's fun. All right. Good. He's calling us a traitor and he wants to kick our ass now. Arthur's like, no, man. Yo, bro. He's like, this is where they all stand up to the bully. And they're like, you know what? It's time. Oh, man. There you go. So now we get to fight him for real. And those little cutscenes appear once in a while. It's like not every area, as you just saw, because we basically, skipped it all. But yeah, they do appear once in a while. Like every couple of fights. In the beginning, they appear a lot more just because they're setting up, I guess, what's going on. So you will see some slightly different things in the beginning. Ah, what exactly have you done? Daydreaming, clearing my mind, can't fit in. See? He said it again. Can't fit it in. Oh, nice. We got a golden grail. All right, so what's this? We're going to skip this because, like I said, I don't want to ruin it. I just want you guys to actually see what the storylines are. So now here we go. What's this? So now this we need William Wallace, Joan, and Charles Martel. And this now, see, yes, we have to clear floor 90 in Merlin's Tower in order to go to the next area of here. So we can't continue along these lines. So at this point, what you can do is you can go to Merlin's Tower. Obviously, that's stupid. Option number 1. Option 2 is you can just, kind of go over here and fight the fights and just refight them. And hopefully get a... Oh, I forgot. We didn't do this one. You can refight the fights over and over again and sweep the one... whatever the strongest area is that you can beat. Okay, so we're 200,000 power stronger right now, so we better win. I feel like we're going to lose, but I'm just saying we better win. We're actually not doing bad here. It's surprising. Surprising at best. It's probably just because we're probably just the dominant faction, that's all. That's why that one was so easy. It happens once in a while. Maybe we just got stuck in a long one. All right, so this is how you know that you won. We're going to zoom in a little. Oops. Nope, come back down. There you go. Zoom in a little. So, yeah, it has wings. Red Bull gives you wings. So see how this has like the flowers? That means you can actually now do that area. Now this one we should be able to repair, I think now. Yeah, see, we can repair this one. Boom. Now we have an extra 11,000 EXP per hour, and we have an extra 22,000 gold per hour. And we can expand this one actually. So there you go. Boom. Nice. Expanded. I don't know if it matters whether or not you expand the later ones first or not, but I'm going to expand this one because it's probably more. So now this is a red one. So that means this one's going to be tough, I guess. Maybe. Let's see. Let's find out. We kicked his ass the first time, right? They are level 68. So, yeah, you see, much closer in power now. And he's got some level 60 heroes. They're all Legos, except for this jerk. We really need a healer. I need one legendary healer, or not even a legendary, honestly. I just need a purple one, maybe. It'd be nice if we got something healer-esque. So right now I'm still rocking my blue healer. I like that Pandora has, like, she literally throws her box at people. Like, you'll see it. It's like, I think it's on her now. Where is she? Did she die? I think she might have died. Yeah, Pandora's dead. Oh, well. I guess her box wasn't that deadly. It's going to be cool when you actually have, like, these giant fights. Nice, we won that. Like when you have the epically big fights at the end, when you start getting better heroes and like more heroes and you can use 35 heroes at once. Idle time collect. 40 minutes. It's not letting me collect anything, you bastards. All right, we do have some things to upgrade. I want to see where we're at for Kong, because Kong's my boy. Let's see if we can level. Okay, we can boost him. So we got through a lot of fights. Good. So now that's a boost for him. Let's see if we can get... We're going to get him to 100. And then we're going to collect some of our rewards from... There you go, 100. So we can break through to 101. Do I want to, though? It's a tough call. I'm doing it. I was like, I'm doing it. I just love this dude. He is so good. Like, really good. He runs through everybody. All right, so we can't really promote him. And I don't think we have a lot of levels left in us. Let's see. Everybody's 80, right? Yeah, we've got all my main heroes 80, except for this guy, which we now can't boost because I used the boost. Say I'm a jerk. I shouldn't have done that. No, that's not true. Way better to have that guy. All right, so we can promote somebody to in the command. So I think what we might do is boost him, because we have him at 1 star. So everybody gets King Arthur right from the beginning, and I believe you get his pieces. I don't remember if I summoned them or if they gave them to me. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. Oh, nice. So we actually don't even have to... All right, so we don't even need to use promotion pieces until 90. What is this? Oh, because his level. Sorry, his level's not high. That's why. So we can actually... Oh, no, we can't. Who do I want to promote first? I'm thinking Pandora, just because I like her. We'll promote her. We'll get her to 80. She's at 80 now. You can't go any higher on your command level than you can on your actual level, just so you know. So basically you level everyone up first, and then as you have time, you can promote them on their command. So let's get out of here. Let's go into Merlin. Actually, let's, what was the other thing I wanted to see? There was something I wanted to check, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. So quests. We got daily quests. We've got all kinds of stuff in here. Claim this, and then you get points, and we also get these pieces. So now we got gems, we got tokens, which is good. We need that. We got a lot of quests here. Wow, look at that. 260 diamonds, Jesus. And then we've got a growth quest, which lets you get extra tokens and soldier pieces. So don't forget to come in here and claim that stuff. Let's go into recruit. We actually can do 6, another 10 if we want, which I'm not going to buy more energy kit for the video, so I think we might just say screw it and do it, because I really want a healer. So we're just going to do it. We only need to get 10 more summons in order to... look at that! Perfect! Exactly what we wanted. I said I just wanted a better goddamn healer. All right, perfect. Heroes. Actually, the funny thing is Legion, I think we have that archer guy that sucks because he's level 1, right? Yeah, so we're going to take him out. And we're going to add the healer. So now we have a second healer. Perfect. I like this. This is what we needed. I think that's what we were missing, to be honest, because we just didn't have... No, get out. Stop. Heroes. And then we'll go into Merlin's tower. Where's my healer? Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. There he is. Barfoot? Barfart? Barfart, man? We'll just get him a couple levels. I don't want to go too crazy with him. He's already better than the other hero we had in there. So we'll break him through, get him to like maybe 20 or 30. We have, what do we have, 120,000 EXP? So we could get him up to 50 probably. You can pretty much blast through this. It just sucks, like I said. I wish the button was a little more receptive to it. It's the only thing I wish, because I don't want to do what we're doing right now. Like, I don't want to sit here and click this like this. But at the same time, if it went through every single time, like if every time you clicked, it would level him fast, I think that would alleviate the annoyance of what's going on right now, but it's not the worst thing. So we're at 50. We'll break him through. No, we won't. We're not going to break him through to 50. We'll keep him out of 50. All right, so that's that guy. And then his command is going to help because we need more squads. Because right now he's only got 2 squads, so we definitely want at least another squad on him. So I think 20 Might be good enough for him just to get him the extra squads. I don't know if he gets the squad at 10. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, he does. Oh, okay, he does. Maybe it's 30 you get the 4th squad. I don't remember. More healers means more healing for the team, and that's really what we're looking for right now. I would like to get as much healing on this squad as possible. So yeah, it looks like stage level 30 is what we need, and then we'll be good to go. Who doesn't like a good click fest? Seriously. I'm surprisingly enough still don't care. I love this game. Like, I don't care. It's so much fun. All right, let's get out of here and go into... We want to go into the tower. So we're going to go... Actually, do we win anything else for that? Tavern, that's right. We have this. So we might be able to get something cool here. Let's see. Ultra Reef. Look, King Richard. See, I said we might be able to get something good. Nice. I've been hoping we get more Legos. We need those Legos, baby. King Richard. That's 2 Legos from the tavern at once. I don't know if it's luck or if it's just because... Like, we've already gotten everyone else. Maybe that's it. That could be it. Merlin's Tower. So we got to go to 90, it said, right? And we're on 80. So we're going to auto-idle. We'll let this run. We'll let this run while I drink my tea. Taking that short intermission where we just get to watch a bunch of fights in the tower. And hopefully, the auto battle works. Hopefully. I'm surprised that I like this game as much as I do because there's not much to it yet. I hope that I'm hoping they kind of make certain things unlock a little bit earlier because I feel like a lot of people, not me because I'm patient, especially if I like a game. But, like, I kind of wish they had things unlock a little bit earlier just so that, you know, I could really showcase that kind of stuff. But we're going to have to play for a couple more days. So it's good because I already made my videos for Monday and Wednesday, I think. And I think Tuesday is going to be something else. So I already have that done. So I have a couple of days of playing before I have to worry about it. So I'm hoping we can get to maybe around level 50 or something by the time we do the actual video for the review on it. I finally found Lipton tea again, by the way, in case you were wondering. I don't think you were, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. Apparently it ran out for like a month. Welcome to Tariff Town. Luckily, the powers are very low right now, so that means we can kind of blast through this fairly quickly. I mean, we're already, what, 84, 85 now? And we don't seem to have any, like... It doesn't seem like we have any, like, real problems yet. I'm wondering what the highest we could go. Like, if I just left this... I think I might do that on the computer now, because, honestly, the computer seems to adjust to the idle part of this game a lot better than my tablet. My tablet sucks. I think it's because it's older. It's probably, like, 4 years old, maybe. Possibly more than that. It's one of the newer ones. I spent a lot on it too because I really like my tablet. But now it's to the point where it's just old now. It sucks when that happens, right? You're like, dude, I got this awesome tablet, and then like within a year, it's freaking dead. This is the new technology age where everything you buy is useless in 4 days. It's gonna get to that point, right? The one thing that pisses me off the most, honestly, with new technology, is the plug. In case you're wondering, if you ever buy a new phone or you go to a new company or you change, you know, which phone, having a different plug for every phone is by far and away the stupidest and most annoying thing I've ever seen. Like, just make everything the same plug. Problem solved. But they want you to use their item, so it's like, come on, jerk. Just make them all the same. Whichever one's the best, everyone should do that. I can't even tell you which one's better, to be honest. I never use Apple items. I don't like Apple anything, which is strange considering they're like one of the most expensive stuff. I actually like Samsung better. Most people make fun of that. I like it better. I've had the opportunity to get Apples over and over again. I had an Apple phone for a while. I hated it. It was one of my least favorite things. All right, so what do we got? We're on 89, so we got one more fight, and then we can actually progress with the actual story again. You should be doing this anyway, though, because like I said, getting the rocks to upgrade for your idol aspect is probably more important anyway. So you should be doing the tower as much as possible right now. I'm assuming they'll probably eventually add like a skip or something. I mean, most of these games do, but I don't honestly think it's necessary right now unless there's like 3,000 floors in the tower. Which I don't think there's that many right now. Oh, there we go. Stop. There we go. We got to 90. I was like, stop. All right, now we can progress again. There we go. It's open. I'm not going to... Oh. The music just got really somber for a second. It got like really sad. And we got Morgana now. But yeah, there is story at least. So that's kind of cool. We're going to skip it because like I said, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. You can watch it yourselves. Let's see if we can upgrade... another piece. How much do we need to upgrade? So this one's 3,050. We're going to go back to one of the older ones and see if I can upgrade it to level 2. This one's 2 already. Let me see how much this one is. Same thing. All right, so it doesn't really matter which one you go to. So let's scroll out like this, make this map a little bit bigger, and go back to stage 1 and see if any of these are still level 1. This one's level 1. Here we go. We got one. There you go. Upgrade that. So now we've got more. And now we can go back to the story. Boop. There you go. It's funny. Here, let's just show you real quick. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Nope, I can't go any bigger. So there's like a lot of areas. Like this map is quite large as far as like the things that you can do on it. There's a couple of different continents, as you can see. Look at that. Another one there. Another one here. Look at this. It's still going, guys. Like this game is enormous. Like it's crazy. It's honestly disgustingly crazy how big this world is. So yeah, if you're trying to find a game that you can play for a while, I mean, we've only been playing for a couple days. We've gotten through a little bit, and we're just starting to get to the point where we're seeing resistance. Like, and what I mean resistance by that is like we're actually having trouble with some fights. You know what I mean? Like we're not just able to basically barrel roll over every enemy at this point. So yeah, I can definitely see that there's going to be a lot to this game as it progresses. So I'm hoping that dungeons are cool. I'm hoping that whatever that evil lands thing is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the next content to see what it is. The tower is a tower. I mean, every game has it. So it's going to be what it is. I'm not like super worried about it. That healer's going crazy down there. Look at that. He's like, yeah, I'm going to heal you. He's not even healing. He's just attacking. This is why my characters die. It's because that healer's a dumbass. I'm waiting. All the legendary heroes seem to have like a kind of like an aura, I guess you could call it, where they like either have like a shield area, like what's his name? Arthur has a protection shield that he puts around him. You'll see it on the screen when it starts. It's see that big yellow area, and then this guy's got a red area that he's hitting, and then there's another hero, the demon guy. He's another cavalry. That's the blue here. He's basically got like ice winds kind of kicking around him. So some of these heroes have pretty cool auras. I'm really hoping that there's a healer aura that kind of goes over the entire battlefield. And stars are going to start coming into play, like where we're going to need more stars, because that's how you upgrade your skill. The skill upgrades from the stars. So every time you star upgrade, your skill goes up a level, your main skill. Who's this? This is Labyrinth Guard. Yeah, some of the fights in the arena are basically bots at this point, so you do get to fight some bots, but then the heroes that you're fighting are a lot stronger, so you kind of almost wish for a bot fight in the arena. Hey, what's going on here? Why does that keep turning on and off? Stupid betas. It is very large-scale epic battle, though. I'll give it that. Like, if you're into like these war-type games, there's a lot to love about this game so far, and even with not having the content, to be honest, like I'm fine with it. Like I like the game how it is, and it's just going to be more exciting when we open up those things and we get to like what do we need? We're at level 31, and yes, my name is Dark Cloud in this game. Why? Because if you don't know what Dark Cloud is, then you're not old. You got to be back in that PlayStation era, baby. And if you haven't played Dark Cloud, go play it. It's actually one of the more fun Zelda like old school Zelda kind of RPG games that was around back then. It's it's essentially Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Zelda in one fight, in one game. You come to a new dungeon. Actually, it's a bunch of different games. It's a Mystery Dungeon, it's Zelda, and it's SimCity, because you get to build like an entire city in that game. It's an old game. It was on PlayStation 1. So if you don't have a PlayStation, you're going to have to get an emulator. Highly recommend playing through it, though, if you haven't played it before. The heroes are really cool. It's actually cool that you can switch between the heroes as you unlock them. Every area gives you like a new hero, and you can switch between them on the fly. Almost like Drakengard back in the day, where you can kind of just on the fly switch into another character and start fighting. But I think if I remember correctly, you can only bring one hero with you in each dungeon, if I remember correctly. Like one second hero. It's been a while. I just know you can upgrade your weapons, and it's really fun. It's very Drakengard-ish in that respect, where you go into the dungeons and find pieces to upgrade your weapons. So every weapon can eventually kind of become cool. Oh, who was that? Oh, Edward. Taking a break. It won't fit in there. That's so funny that they say that every time. So dumb. Oh, man. There you go. All right, let's go see if we will end this off with Edward. We'll see if we die here. All right, here we go. 700,000. I think we can do it. Let's see if we can kill Edward the second time. I'm thinking yes. Oh, cinematic. Cinematic not on. Who's this? Is this my guy? No, that's their guy. Their guy's kicking my ass. All right, so we're down to... They can't win. There's no way they're going to win. Good. About to say. If they win, I would have been really pissed off. So basically at this point, what I would say is you can go back. So like I would stay here. If I'm like, say if I'm having trouble. We would just go in here super sweep. And you could use... I have 70 energy. You can only do one sweep at a time. But at least you can sweep the fight, so that's nice. There they go. I'm like, let's say it's being slow. And you actually get reasonable, EXP and tokens and stuff. So if you're trying to it's a good way to get somebody past. I try not to do this too much, because right now you can still kind of blast through levels, so I don't want to waste all my energy doing this. But if you have a hero that you're trying to like get a breakthrough for, this is probably the best way to do it. Is just go to the final level that you were on and do it. And then that way you can just kind of... hero quests. See if let's just grab everything real quick. Claim all. Nothing. Nope. Nothing. Here we go. Gems. One sigil. You bastards. You can buy summons in the clan shop also, just so you know. So like in here. Oh, nope, not this. Orc Invasion. I want to know what that is. Alliance is what we wanted. So now the shop is right here. Everything has to be clicked twice in this game. 2 to 3 times. Or maybe the game decided it didn't want to do the shop today. Whatever. That's fine. So basically, we just do that. We'll click the heroes. And yeah, there you go. There's the shop. So basically, like you have stuff that you can buy with diamonds. And then there is also arena tokens here. We have 600 tokens right here. So we can buy one welfare sigil. I don't know if I really want to do that. Do I? Or do I want to... I'm going to wait, because I honestly don't know what else we can do with all this stuff. It looks like I'm not going to be able to buy stuff for a while, so you know what? Screw it. We are going to do it. I changed my mind. I was like, I changed my mind. All right, so that's your shop. It is what it is. There's a chess shop. There's an arena shop. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are into warfare-type games, and you really did... Oops, damn it. Get out of here. Close this. It's being really... laggy now, so it's actually a good time to end this. But yeah, it's a fun game, I have to say. It's not a game that is for everyone. It's not really a tower defense, but it kind of is. But it's also more of like a warfare. I'm waiting to see what they add to the alliances. I hope there's going to be some kind of guild war. I think that would be fun, even though it's probably going to be against people who, have insane powers, but that's fine. As long as there's a ranking system where you fight people of the same power, I mean, I'm fine with it. Most of these games have that. And I think the heroes are cool. I think the skills are cool. I can't wait to get to level 50 to unlock equipment. I think that's going to be something interesting. That's going to be adding another layer to the game. I hope there's like gear sets and things like that are going to be, making the game more dynamic. Because most games, if you only have the ability to get the same thing that everyone else has, those are the games that die quickly because there's no variations. If there's equipment that's different, you know what I mean, where you can actually change it, where it's not just, you know, oh, this hero gets this equipment and all of a sudden they're stronger. Like everyone's going to have the same hero. You know what I mean? So I like that there's already strategy in the faction fightings, but there's like got to be some strategy with other stuff too. So you can be able to equip artifacts, things like that. And it looks like they have, like I said, a reasonable amount of things. There's a training ground, dungeons, there's energy realm. Like there's so much stuff in here. The orc invasion, like what the hell's that? You just fight a bunch of orcs, you know what I mean? There's tons of stuff in here. There's a world boss. So just right off the cuff, this game seems to have a lot more things than other games when they first start. So I actually am very excited to see what these new modes of gameplay are. Like I said, 37, we're going to see that one, 48. This one's 56, Orc Invasion 61, and this is 70. So yeah, we have a lot to do. So 70, we're at 32 or 31 right now. So yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, 32. So we have a lot of levels that we need to kind of blast through in order to get to those functions. So it is going to be a long haul game if you guys do decide to play this. So if you guys are interested in this game, I'll be posting up the live stream later today. And yeah, leave a comment. I mean, let me know if this is a game you guys would be interested in seeing more of, because I love it. I think it's fun. I mean, whether people hate it or not, I'll probably at least do 1 or 2 videos on it anyway. That's just how I am. But yeah, I mean, if you guys like this game and you want to see more from it, damn, leave a comment, man. But yeah, thank you guys for all popping in. Everyone, thank you for the live stream. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy this game, and hopefully you guys have some other games. We have a few other games that we're going to be looking at in the next few weeks that are coming out that I'm kind of messing around with. So you guys are going to see a lot more new games on the channel because I really want to start, you know, showing people that there's other games out there besides Raid. All right, so yeah, this is a fun thing. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do live stream every single week, as you are now watching right now. And yeah, if you want to become a member, you can for $1.99 a month. Basically gives you access to all of my videos as soon as I post them. And it gives you a free emojis. That's free emojis are fun. And it gives you 1 video with no commercials every week. And my undying affection and more videos like this. All right, so this is Mini Warriors Reborn. That means they're back. They're back, they're tiny, and they want to fight. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys, take care.